upstanding as we welcome the bridal party, followed by the bride.
Yeah, it is.
There are places I remember all my life, though some have changed, some forever, not for better. Some have gone, some remain. All these places have their moments with lovers and friends, and recall some are dead and are living in my life. I love them more. But of all these friends and lovers, there is no one compares with you. And these memories lose their meaning when I think of all that. Oh, I know how for people and things. No, I
Sophie's like,
No, I know how clever is affection. People and things. Therefore, I know it's not about my life. I love you more. In my life, I love you more.
Everyone, please take your seats. Welcome and good afternoon. My name is Ali Stannard and I have been given the honour of hosting this celebration today in this beautiful location. For those of you who are in the legal profession, and I know there are quite a few here today, I say at the beginning of this ceremony that I'm not holding myself out to be a priest or a registrar. I'm not conducting a sham marriage. But in my capacity as brother and future brother-in-law, it gives me great pleasure to welcome you all here today on behalf of Kyle and Sophie. Sophie and Kyle met 7 years ago while Sophie was doing pupillage here. They had their second date just across the river, and after some months, Sophie managed to drag Kyle from out of South London, from the safe streets of Balham, across the river to Finsbury Park, where they first moved in together. So it's very special that we all gather here today in a place of their own choice that represents their past, present and future among family and friends to celebrate their commitment to one another, which, as some of us know, was actually made yesterday at Highbury and Islington Town Hall. But marriage is not about the wedding, it's about the years of growing together and as individuals. It is a union of two people who refuse to give up on each other. A joining together of all that you have in common, but also your individual perspectives on life and the different traditions you bring with you. Cherishing every opportunity that allows you to share your beliefs and grow closer to each other. Today, you are surrounded by your friends and family, all of whom have gathered here to witness your marriage and to share in the joy of this special occasion. Today, as you join yourselves in marriage, there is a vast and unknown future stretching out before you. That future, with its joys and its sorrows, is hidden from your eyes. but it's a great tribute to your faith in each other that you are willing to face it together. We will now have a reading by two of Kyle and Sophie's very special friends, Jess and Mike.
Should we stand?
Here we go.
Will we stand? I can be with us.
We were very touched and honoured when Sophie and Carl asked us to choose them a reading, because they are very special, both as individuals and together, and I'm sure they're very special to everyone here today.
They're very special to us too, and we wanted to pick something for our reading which reflects their love together and our love for them as well.
You only have to be with these two for one moment to see how in love they are, but they're not given to flashy or ostentatious declarations of love. So bearing that in mind, we picked not a public declaration of love, a poem, we picked a private one, extracts from love letters. Specifically, the love letters that Nabokov wrote his wife Vera. He started writing her love letters the day after they met, and he wrote his last letter on the day he died. They were married for over 50 years, and he dedicated everything he ever wrote to her and said, "Without her, I would be nothing." And in return, she always carried a handgun to protect him. There are many ways of being romantic. She burnt her letters because she didn't want anyone else to read them, but he wanted the public to know. So these are some of the words that he wrote to her early in their relationship.
Dear Vera, I won't hide it, I'm so unused to being, well, understood perhaps, so unused to it that in the very first minutes of our meeting I thought, this is a joke, but then, and there are things that are hard to talk about, you'll rub off their marvellous pollen at the touch of a word. You are lovely. Yes, I need you, my fairy tale, because you are the only person I can talk with about the shade of a cloud, about the song of a thought, and about how when I went out to work today and looked a tall sunflower in the face, it smiled at me with all of its seeds.
How can I explain to you my happiness, my golden, wonderful happiness, how much I am all yours, with all my memories, poems, outbursts, inner whirlwinds? Or explain that I cannot write a word without hearing how you will pronounce it, and can't recall a single trifle I've lived through without regret, so sharp that we haven't lived through it together, whether it's the most personal, intransmissible, or only some sunset or other at the bend of a road. You see what I mean, my happiness?
Most of all, I want you to be happy. And it seems to me that I could give you that happiness.
A sunny, simple happiness.
And not an altogether common one. Here, I'll tell you with my love, I could have filled 10 centuries of fire, songs and valour, 10 whole centuries, enormous and winged, full of knights riding up blazing hills, and legends about giants, and fierce Troys, and orange sails, and pirates, and poets. I simply want to tell you that somehow I can't imagine my life without you.
You came into my life, not as one comes to visit, but as one comes to a kingdom where all the rivers have been waiting for your reflection and all the roads for your steps.
Should we go?
Thank you, Jess and Mike. We'll now have our second reading by Carl's very good friend and all-round top bloke, Ben.
Afternoon, everybody. I wasn't allowed to choose my reading, I don't know why, but we've got Dolly Alderton, Everything I Know About Love, which I have read it through already and I feel does sum it up very nicely. I know that love can be loud and jubilant. It can be dancing in the swampy mud and the pouring rain at a festival and shouting, "You are amazing!" over the band. It's introducing them to your colleagues at work, at an event, and basking in pride as they make people laugh and make you look lovable just by the dint of being loved by them. It's laughing until you wheeze. It's walking along a street together on a Saturday night and feeling an entire city is just yours. It's big, it's beautiful, it's ebullient, it's a force of nature. I know what it is to feel like you've got a lighthouse to guide you back to dry land. I feel the warmth of its beam as it squeezes your hand standing next to you at a funeral of someone you loved. I also know that love is a pretty quiet thing. It's lying on the sofa together, drinking coffee, talking about where you're going to go that morning to drink more coffee. It's folding down pages of books you think they'll find interesting. It's hanging up their laundry when they leave the house, having moronically forgotten to take it out of the washing machine. It's the texts. I hope today goes well. How did today go? I'm thinking of you today. And I picked up loo roll. I know that love wanders under the splendour of the moon and the stars and fireworks and sunsets. But it also happens when you're lying on a blow-up airbed in a childhood bedroom, sitting in A&E, or in the queue for a passport, or in a traffic jam. Love is a quiet, reassuring, relaxing, pottering, pedantic, harmonious hum of a thing. Sometimes you can easily forget it's there, even though the palms are outstretched beneath you in case you should fall. Thank you.
Thank you, Ben. Sophie and Carl, please will you join hands. May the love with which you join hand and heart today never fail, but grow deeper and surer with every year you spend together. May you always need one another, not to fill an emptiness, but to help each other know your fullness. May you want one another, but not out of lack. May you embrace one another, but not encircle one another. May you succeed in all important ways with each other, and not fail in the little graces. May you have happiness, and may you find it in making one another happy. May you have love, and may you find it in loving one another. Kyle, will you take Sophie to be your wife, to share your life with her, and do you promise that you will love, respect, and care for her, and stand by her through whatever may come, to be her companion and her friend on the journey that you both create together?
I do.
Sophie, will you take Kyle to be your husband, to share your life with him, and do you promise that you will love, respect, and care for him, and stand by him through him whatever may come, to be his companion and his friend on the journey that you both create together?
I do.
Fantastic. Megan, could you please bring the rings? Kyle, we'll go first with you. So please repeat after me. Sophie, I give you this ring
Sophie, I give you this ring
as a symbol of my love for you.
as a symbol of my love for you.
Let it always be a reminder
Let it always be a reminder
that I am always by your side,
that I'm always by your side,
and that I've chosen to share my life with you.
and I've chosen to share my life with you.
Sophie, please repeat after me. Kyle, I give you this ring
Kyle, I give you this ring
as a symbol of my love for you.
as a symbol of my love for you.
Let it always be a reminder
Let it always be a reminder
that I am always by your side,
that I'm always by your side,
and that I've chosen to share my life with you.
and that I've chosen to share my life with you.
In the presence of their family and friends, Sophie and Carl have pledged together in this ceremony to share their lives in love and understanding. We have witnessed their special promises to each other, symbolised by taking vows and by exchanging rings. With great pleasure, I declare them before us all to be husband and wife. You may now kiss one another. Ladies and gentlemen, can you all please be outstanding as the bride and groom make their way back down the aisle? Please give them a cheer and a round of applause.
Now where do we go?
Where do we go? I don't know. Yay, Daddy!
No one say hi, Lottie.
Hi, guys.
Oh, you did so well. You're amazing.
Isla, you were amazing.
You look so pretty.
Isla, you were amazing. Hey, guys.
Kylie.
You look so
You look beautiful, I have
gorgeous.
to say. It's
You
really
look
nice.
so gorgeous.
So do you.
Bye. You look awesome, Ellie. You look so gorgeous. How y'all doing? Babes, you're stunning. You're stunning. Hey, Louise. The kids are so nervous. Good to see you. How are you? How are you? Thanks so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, Daniel. Thank you.